inside the distance, was a 2012 member of the Mexican Olympic team. He is a native of Norwalk, California. He's facing Todd Manuel on Saturday afternoon. He representó México en los Olímpicos en 2012. Mantiene un récord invicto, 12 peleas, 12 victorias, presentando Oscar Molina.
Good afternoon, everybody. I don't have much to say. Just I prepared well for this fight. I'm excited. It's an honor for me to be on the same card as all these great fighters, and I just hope to see you all there. Give a great show on Saturday, and thank you for the support. Bueno, no tengo mucho que decir, pero solo que estoy emocionado de pelear en frente de mi gente, mi familia, aquí en California, y entrené duro para esta pelea y espero verlos todos el sábado. Muchas gracias.
Once again, Oscar Molina, ladies and gentlemen, an up-and-coming super welterweight. Be sure on the lookout for him, especially on Saturday afternoon. This man really needs no introduction. However, we will do our best to give him one. He is a former world champion in the junior middleweight division. His record, an outstanding one, 22 wins, 18 of those coming inside the distance. He joins us from Mexicali, Mexico. He will be colliding against Del Rey Reigns. Es un campeón del mundo, era ex campeón del mundo. Está regresando al cuadrilátero este sábado contra Del Rey Reigns. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing, damas y caballeros, presentando Alfredo Perro Angulo.
Buenas tardes a todos. No soy muy bueno hablando, solo quiero decirles que estoy muy contento de regresar, y especialmente aquí en Los Ángeles, que es mi casa y donde sé que todos los fans van a estar ahí presentes este sábado, si Dios quiere. So thank you so much, everybody, for coming. I'll see you the Saturday. I don't like to speak too much, and honestly say thank you so much for my fans for supporting me, and I see you Saturday. And the dog is coming back to the all-in trainer, and all the style to the fights is coming back this Saturday. Thank you so much.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Alfredo El Perro Angulo. Don't miss it. 10 rounds in the middleweight division. He collides against Del Rey Reigns. This man, a former world champion, as he is joining us from Glendale, California, by way of Armenia. He has 48 professional bouts to his credit, with the record of 40 wins, 7 losses, 1 bout, even 29 big wins coming by way of knockout. El Pegadura. He was a former world champion. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Vic the Raging Bull Darchinian.
Hi guys, hi to everyone. I think you're gonna come, turn to the stadium, and gonna see great fight. We're gonna see action. I'm ready to go, and enjoy the fight. Thank you.
Vic is a man of few words, but I will tell you this, on Saturday afternoon, he's going to be doing a lot of talking with his fist inside the squared circle. Again, it all comes to you from the StubHub Center in Carson, California. As we mentioned, you do not want to miss this fight card. It is Premier Boxing Champions in association with TGP Promotions. What an afternoon it is, especially on NBC. A colossal sports day, and PBC is front and center. Now let's meet Darchinian's adversary Saturday afternoon. He is the world champion in the featherweight division. He joins us from Buenos Aires, Argentina. You want to talk about a big year last year. He went undefeated 3-0, including a second round stoppage of Juanma Lopez back in September. His record, 26 wins, 20 of those coming inside the distance, against 1 defeat. Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, presentando el campeón del mundo en el peso pluma desde Buenos Aires, Argentina. Damas y caballeros, Jesús Forastero Cuellar.
Hola, buenas tardes. Bueno, quiero agradecer a toda la gente tan presente, y bueno, vine preparado hace mucho para hacer mi pelea, mi victoria. La voy a llevar para Argentina, y nada, muy contento con todo el equipo, gracias a Dios y bueno, voy a dejar todo arriba del ring y me voy a llevar la victoria para Argentina. Muchas gracias a todos.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, we want to inform you that we go live on NBC at 12 noon local time for 90 minutes. Then 90 minutes after the NBC broadcast, or following the NBC broadcast, we will have 90 minutes more on NBC Sports Network. So 3 hours of boxing on the NBC platforms. As you mentioned, 90 minutes on NBC and then 90 more minutes of boxing on NBC Sports Network, all being brought to you by Premier Boxing Champions, as it is being promoted by TGB Promotions. And now, as we talk about the featherweights, we move up a little bit north to the heavyweight division. 2 undefeated fighters stepping inside the squared circle. Combined, they have a knockout percentage of 87%. First of all, this man is a former Cuban amateur standout with a professional record of 17 wins, 14 of those coming inside the distance. He is a native of Cienfuegos, Cuba. Ladies and gentlemen, presentando el invicto Yasmani, el tiburón con suegra.
Sí, buenas tardes. Primero que todo, quiero darle gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad, a mi colectivo de trabajo, a mi entrenador, a Dominic, por aceptar esta pelea. Y nada más quiero decirle que vamos a darle un buen combate el sábado. Gracias.
He wanted to go ahead and thank the fans for coming out. He says he's very prepared. He wants to thank Dominic for taking this fight, and he's just looking forward to putting on a show on Saturday afternoon. This man is a member of the 2012 United States Olympic team. Professional record, 14 wins, 13 of those coming by way of knockout. He is from Alhambra, California. Ladies and gentlemen, representó los Estados Unidos en el 2012 en los Olímpicos. Presentando, here is Dominic Brazil.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? Thank you for coming out. This camp has been great. My trainer, John Brady, did a phenomenal job getting me ready for this fight. I got to thank NBC. I got to thank Al Heyman and his people. I got to thank Goosen Promotions. They're doing a phenomenal job with this PBC. It's just a wonderful time to be a part of this. At the same time, I got to thank my opponent for coming out and showing up. He's putting his record on the line. 17-0 with 14 KOs, and when I'm done with him, he'll be 17-1. Looking for a round knockout, and I want to keep the entertainment alive, keep the fans at the edge of their seats. So also got to thank Liquid FX for putting together a team apparel for this camp, and Cap Paradise for doing some things. Looking forward to putting on an explosion, some fireworks. See you guys Saturday afternoon.
Dominic Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, he talked about being entertained, but you're going to be entertained for 3 hours on the family of NBC Sports Networks, an hour and a half on NBC for PBC, and then an hour and a half on NBC Sports Network, Premier Boxing Champions. This card being promoted by TGB Promotions. And now let's get set for the main event of the evening, as we have 10 rounds in the welterweight division. First of all, we want to bring up a native of East Los Angeles, California, with a record of 19 wins, 3 losses, 1 bout even, as he goes ahead and looks to pull off a big upset on Saturday afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Aron El Asesino Martinez.
Hello, hi everyone for being here. I want to thank everybody. I'm just, it's a big opportunity for me to fight on this card. I'm fighting against Robert. We know he's a ex-world champion, and I'm focused. I'm ready. We train super hard for this fight, extra hard. Our condition is great, and come Saturday, expect a great fight. I just, it's gonna be a war. I want to go in there and prove to everyone who I am, and it's an honor to be here, pretty much. And I just want to thank everybody for giving me the chance. Goosens, everyone, and just hope we put a good show.
One more round of applause for Aron El Asesino Martinez. Well, his opponent on Saturday afternoon, it is the main event of PBC on NBC. As we mentioned, following that fight, 90 minutes more of boxing, of PBC boxing on NBC Sports Network. To begin boxing on the PBC on network television, they decided to go with this fight, Keith Thurman and Robert Guerrero. What a war it was back in the month of March. 12-round slugfest. Many are calling it potentially candidate for fight of the year. Every single time this man steps inside the ring, he always puts on a show. He is from right here in Gilroy, California. He is a former world champion in 4 different weight divisions. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a native of Gilroy, California, with a professional record, an outstanding one, 32 wins, 18 of those coming by way of knockout, 3 defeats with 1 bout even. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Robert the Ghost Guerrero.
Hey man, he's a great announcer. You know what? First of all, I just want to thank God for blessing me to be here. I mean, that's the most important thing. Everybody knows that. You know, without God, this wouldn't be possible. So, and I'm excited. I'm excited. You know, it's going to be, I think, barely going to be 3 months. You know, back in the ring. Thurman's still out, so you know how that went. But I'm in great shape. Trained hard. Very focused for this fight. Can't wait. Saturday afternoon, it's kind of weird saying that, but Saturday afternoon, it's going to be a great fight between me and Aron Martinez. Man, I'm just happy to be here, and thank you guys all for coming. And you know, it's great to see all these school kids out here, you know, on their field trips. I mean, it's crazy. So, man, thank you very much, and God bless all you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for Robert the Ghost Guerrero, as he is the main event against Aron Martinez. If I stand corrected, I believe that this is actually true when it comes to Guerrero's appearance on this Saturday's card. He will be the first recurring fighter on PBC, correct? This is the 2nd time. He is the first fighter to do so. So Robert Guerrero main eventing on Premier Boxing Champions for the 2nd time, the first fighter to do so. Many more will follow, but Robert is certainly the first. Don't forget, fight fans, to follow us on social media at PBC, at TGB Promotions. Also want to thank our great sponsor on Saturday and throughout the week, Corona Extra, La Cerveza Más Fina. As we mentioned, the doors open up at 11. First bout is inside the ring at 12 o'clock local time. That's when we go on the air on NBC. 90 minutes of boxing on NBC, then 90 more minutes on NBC Sports Network. It is all a part of a massive day. And tickets are on sale at the door, $25. That is just a deal like you wouldn't imagine. You can get them at the door. The StubHub Center is a brilliant building for boxing, and you do not want to miss PBC this Saturday. Robert Guerrero, Aron Martinez, as we mentioned as well. You heard him talk, the return of Alfredo Angulo, and a featherweight matchup that is sure to be action-packed with Victor Chinin, Jesus Queixad, and who doesn't love the heavyweights? Yasmani Consuegra and Dominic Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the press conference here. We want to thank the entire staff here at La Placita Olvera for being a gracious host to this afternoon's PBC press conference. We will see you tomorrow at the weigh-in, and then on Saturday afternoon for PBC on NBC, all a part of a jam-packed day on NBC, the Women's French Open Final. Then we have PBC, and then we go on to the Belmont Stakes and Game 2 of the Stanley Cup Final. But PBC front and center on Saturday on NBC, live from the StubHub Center in nearby Carson, California. We will see you on Saturday afternoon. Take care. Have a